January 2024, Melbourne. A 22-year-old Italian kid nobody predicted destroys Daniil Medvedev at the Australian Open. 6 months later, he wins the US Open. 6 months after that, the Australian Open again, then the French Open. 4 Grand Slams before his 24th birthday. Faster than Federer, faster than Nadal, faster than Djokovic. The question is no longer whether Jannik Sinner will break records. It's how many he'll shatter before his prime even begins. If you think 4 majors in 18 months sounds impossible, what he's about to do next will redefine tennis history. Hit subscribe and keep watching, because Sinner just entered territory no young champion has ever occupied. The shock hits harder when you understand the timeline. January 2024, Melbourne Park, Australian Open Final. Jannik Sinner, age 22 years old, defeats Daniil Medvedev 6-3, 6-4, 6-2. First Grand Slam title. Medvedev, the 2021 US Open champion. The man ranked number 2 in the world, dismantled in straight sets by a kid who 6 months earlier was ranked outside the top 10. But here is the part that breaks the historical record. Sinner becomes the youngest man to win a major since Novak Djokovic at the 2008 US Open, when Djokovic was just 20 years old. Except Sinner is 22. He arrives late to the party, but what happens next is without precedent in the modern era. Within 18 months, January 2024 to July 2025, Sinner wins 4 Grand Slam titles. The Australian Open in January 2024, the US Open in September 2024, the Australian Open again in January 2025, and the French Open in June 2025. 4 majors before his 24th birthday. Compare that to the men who came before him. Roger Federer won his first major at age 25, Wimbledon 2003. Rafael Nadal was 19 when he won the French Open in 2005. Djokovic was 20 at the 2008 US Open. Every single one of them started later than Sinner and accumulated titles slower. Sinner is outpacing all of them in pure accumulation speed, and he has not even reached his physical prime yet. Darren Cahill, the coach who shaped Andre Agassi and Leighton Hewitt, now works with Sinner. When asked by analysts how this kid could possibly improve from here, Cahill says something that defines the entire moment. He is not peaking. He is arriving. That distinction matters. Peaking means you are at your ceiling, moving downward from here. Arriving means you are still ascending, still finding gears, still discovering what your body and mind can do at the highest level. Sinner has won 4 Grand Slams. He is 23 years old, and according to the man coaching him, he has barely started. The surfaces tell a story that elite players often cannot. Some men dominate hard courts and crumble on clay. Others own Roland Garros and disappear at the US Open. Rafael Nadal spent 2 decades as the undisputed king of clay while struggling on grass. Roger Federer, the opposite. 14 Wimbledons, but only 1 French Open in 20 years of trying. Complete players are rare. Jannik Sinner is becoming one of them. January 2024, Australian Open, hard court. Sinner defeats Daniil Medvedev 6-3, 6-4, 6-2. May 2024, Rome Masters on clay. He wins that title too. August 2024, Cincinnati, hard court again. He wins. Then September 2024, the US Open, Arthur Ashe Stadium in New York, hard court, another Grand Slam. 4 months. 2 major titles on hard courts, separated by success across multiple surfaces. But the real test came in 2025. Roland Garros, May, Paris, clay. The red brick where champions are built and pretenders are exposed. Sinner beats Carlos Alcaraz, the 21-year-old who was supposed to be his rival, in the semifinals. Then he defeats Alexander Zverev in the 7-5, 6-3. Not a victory on home clay, not a miracle run. A dominant performance against the second-best player on earth on the surface, where clay specialists have always ruled. That is the moment the conversation shifts, because now Sinner is not just fast, he is complete. He is not peaking on one surface and struggling on another. He is arriving on all of them. The head-to-head record against Alcaraz tells you everything. Sinner leads 5-2 in 2024 and 2025 combined. The changing of the guard is not subtle anymore. It is audible. And now, the numbers start to matter in a different way. Because 4 Grand Slams by age 23 is not just fast. It is historically unprecedented. Pete Sampras won 64 titles total across his entire 12-year career and claimed 14 Grand Slams. Rafael Nadal accumulated 22. Novak Djokovic sits at 24 as of 2025. Roger Federer finished with 20. Sinner at 23 years old has 4. The math is simple, and it is terrifying for everyone else in the sport. If he maintains even a conservative pace of 1.5 to 2 majors per calendar year, which, given his current dominance across surfaces, is not optimistic projection but observable trend, he could accumulate 15 to 20 Grand Slams by age 30, a record breaker before his prime ends, before he even reaches the window where Federer and Nadal peaked. The durability question lingers, though. Federer's greatest years came at 28 and 29 when he won 6 of his last 17 slams. Nadal peaked between 24 and 29, capturing 12 of his 22 majors in that span. Sinner's window is just opening. He is 23 years old, trained by Darren Cahill, working alongside the intensity of world-class competition every single day. If he stays healthy, and that is the only legitimate if left in his story, the ceiling is not visible, not on the horizon, not even theorized yet. And there is one surface that remains, one final test. Wimbledon grass. Hard courts, conquered. Clay conquered. But grass is different. Grass is where legacies are sealed. If Sinner wins Wimbledon before age 25, before the calendar even flips to 2026, the conversation stops being about potential. It becomes about inevitability. When Carlos Alcaraz or Daniil Medvedev are asked now, not hypothetically, but in actual interviews, is Jannik Sinner the future of tennis? The answer is no longer a question being debated. The answer is a fact being negotiated. The only remaining variable is the timeline. There is one wild card, one genuine unknown. In 2023, Sinner dealt with minor knee issues. Nothing catastrophic, nothing career-altering, but enough to remind everyone that elite athletes are still made of human tissue. One serious shoulder injury, to a bad fall on grass. One moment of bad luck at the wrong tournament. That is the only thing that rewrites this story. Everything else points in one direction. 4 Grand Slams by age 23. No ceiling in sight. No peer close enough to challenge his pace of ascent. Trained by Darren Cahill, a coach who has already shaped 2 generations of champions, who understands what it takes to win majors on every surface, in every condition, under every kind of pressure. Jannik Sinner did not just enter the conversation about the future of tennis. He became the conversation. He is not arriving anymore. He has already arrived. The only question left is not whether he will break records. It is how many he will break, and how quickly the tennis world will have to rewrite its entire history to accommodate him.